It is with deep sorrow we wish to announce the death of Marie Maxillia Louis, better known as Rita, Mater or Reginald of Degazo, Grand Riviere, Rosalie, who departed this life peacefully at the Victoria Hospital on Tuesday, 29 October 2013 at 3 a.m. She was predeceased by her husband, Joseph Reginald Louis, her two sisters, Agnes Dione Estefan and Bertilia Nelia Louis, her grandson, Kieran Philip. Left to mourn: children, Louis Anthony, better known as Williamson, of Mongirow, Rosalie; Tristan Louis, better known as Dadia, of Timon Union; Anthony Louis, better known as Rennie, of Bonte; Hamilton Louis, better known as Ross or Henris, of Degazo, Grand Riviere, an employee of Customs and Excise Marine Unit; Joseph Louis, better known as Joe or Stanley, of Bexor, an employee of Lusport Maintenance Department; Silver Francis, better known as Ia, of Leclerc; Leona Louis, of Degazo, Grand Riviere; Mary Louis, of Caribel, Leclerc; Catherine Louis, better known as Doreen, of Degazo, Grand Riviere, Rosalie; Joycelyn John, better known as Cynthia, of Caribel, Leclerc. Grandchildren: Louis Anthony, of Mongirow, Rosalie; Sabina Julian and family of Babono; Eustace Bernard, better known as Hurricane, of Caribel, Leclerc; Caroline Frederick and family of Beaufort; Cordia Louis and family of Texas; Sherman Coben Louis and family of Virginia; Darwin Louis, better known as Nooks, an employee of Ministry of Public Services; Delia Edward and family of Tiroche; Vaughn Fassois and wife Zina Fassois of East Winds, Marisol; Jonathan Doyen Louis, of Canada; Dave Lord, of Degazo, Grand Riviere; Joshan Antonio Louis, of Bexor, a student of the St. Aloysius R.C. Boys Primary School; Marian Francis and family of Bonte, Rosalie; Paula Blaisdell and family of Bonte, Rosalie; Althea Hippolyte and husband Vincent Hippolyte, of Bonte, Rosalie; Jasper Francis and family of Leclerc, a teacher of the Cyrus Simmons Secondary School; John Louis and family of Timon Union, an employee of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force PC 111; Laura Louis and spouse of Gara Babono; Wayne Louis and family of Inglewoods, Grand Riviere; Tessa Edward, better known as Tess, of Degazo, Grand Riviere, an employee of Just Tires and assistant secretary of the Moto X Club; Javan David Jr. John, better known as Chemo, of Caribel, Leclerc, a student of the Leon Hess Comprehensive Secondary School; Daviana Cynthia John, better known as Davy, of Caribel, Leclerc, a student of the St. Louis Community College. 17 great-grandchildren, including Jean Louis of Timon Union, a student of the Impolite Louisi Primary; Jaden Louis of Timon Union, a student of St. Mary's College; Ashma Henry of Bonte, Rosalie; Chantal Henry of Bonte, Rosalie, a student of St. Joseph's Convent; Destiny Blaisdell of Bonte, Rosalie, a student of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College; Germany Blaisdell of Bonte, Rosalie, a student of St. Joseph's Convent; Nancy and Laverne Nestor of Balata; Dahlia Mason of Balata; Tamara and Dania Wilson of Tiroche Castries; daughters-in-law Marjorie Anthony of Mongirow, Rosalie; Junior Philip and family of Timon Union; Sonia Louis of Bonte, Rosalie, an employee of A. Valmore; Magdalena Louis, better known as Ruth, of Bexor, a vendor at Montfort Une; sons-in-law Royston Francis of Leclerc; David John of Caribel, Leclerc; nieces Rosanna St. Martin; Martha Auguste and family of Grand Riviere, Rosalie; Frances Louis in the USA; Clara Louis and family residing in the USA; and Celia Louis of Rosalie; Valerie and Claudia Louis of Babono; nephews George Stevenson St. Martin, also known as Duboulet; Arcadia St. Martin, better known as Rickson; Philip St. Martin; Dr. Michael; Kenty Jern; Augustine, Modestus, Errol, and Stephen Louis and their families; Vincent Louis, residing in the USA; brother-in-law Nathaniel Hippolyte, also known as Nato of Laguerre. Other relatives: the Louis family of Degazo, Caco, and Grand Riviere; the Charles and Simon families of Caco, the Hippolyte family of Laguerre, the Precious family of Grand Riviere, the Philogens family of Degazo, the Ugis family of Grand Riviere, the Augustin family of Marisol, the Marshall family of Grand Riviere, the Adonis family of Degazo. Close friends: Judith Bala of Corinth, Anne-Marie Dusauze of Degazo, Grand Riviere, Nancy Reynolds and family of Ingleswoods, Anthony Maynard and family of the CDC, Vincent Joseph of Grand Riviere, Godfrey Joseph and family of Corinth, Christopher Louis and family of Tiroche Castries, John, better known as Tiras of Monnier, Andre Duyan of Canada, Victor Wells and family of Mondador, Catherine Paul and family, better known as Celine of Degazo, Grand Riviere, Mr. Emile and Monica of Rosehill, Madaral and family of Leclerc, Mrs. Lake of Corinth, Lyra Prosper and family of Union Hilltop, nurses and staff of Grand Riviere Health Center, Grand Riviere Adventist Group, community of Grand Riviere. The funeral service for the late Mary Maxillia Louis, better known as Rita, Martha, or my Reginald, will take place at the St. Joseph the Worker Church on Wednesday, 6 November at 2:30 p.m. and will be laid to rest at the Grosley Cemetery. The body now lies at the Cricks Funeral Home Limited, Vidbouteille. Transportation will be provided for persons who wish to attend the funeral service. Winston bus number M56 will be passing through the Morne, Ravine Poisson and Changu from 1:30 p.m. The family thanks all well-wishers, but would like to mourn in private after the funeral service.